Hello and welcome back to another plan with me. For this week, I am using this kit. Finally, it's October and I can use this absolutely fantastic kit from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. This one is called Foolish Mortals Molly and it is made by the fabulous Tanya Deer. She is fantastic and I love this kit. I've been literally just waiting to use it for weeks ever since I got it in the mail. And I'm super excited because now I get to. And not only did this completely fill up this page, this right here, it's full 2-week spread, but it also a 2-page daily as well. So I'm very excited. And since at the time of this voiceover, this week has already started because it is right now it is Tuesday, so Monday has already happened. And yeah, it's a heck of a week this week, let me tell you. So I'm going to start off just like I always do, and I'm going to put down my washi at the bottom, which I am a Neanderthal, and I ripped it. I ripped it when I was taking it off. I got too excited, and I just pulled it off like a goofball. Totally my fault, but right now I'm just checking the days of the week, and one of the things that I did that I kind of messed up that I was really quite upset with myself about was I lost like an entire week in October for being able to use my October kits because I let the last week in September roll all the way through to the 3rd. And so then I started my weeks off on the 4th, and then that just totally makes a whole entire week go away in the month of October for where I can use my October kits because it was going to be a whole entire month of nothing but Halloween kits. So I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to do it, but now I don't have a whole week, so I'm going to have some leftovers, but that's okay. That's okay. Like I said before, leftovers are okay. We'll just use them next year, but this kit was definitely not going to wait until next year. So this is Molly is the name of her character, and these are her little pals here, and this is obviously a take on the Haunted Mansion, which everybody knows I am a huge Disney fan, and this is actually one of my favorite rides at Disneyland. I've also been to Disney World and I've been to Disney Paris. Someday I want to go to the one in Tokyo, but not right anytime soon. You know, that's not like on the top of my bucket list. My bucket list is actually going to, the first place is going to London to the Harry Potter world in London. That's my first like bucket listy kind of thing that I want to do when I decide to start traveling again, when I feel like it's safe and yeah, and I can afford it. I have a lot of construction that I want to do this year, so it's probably this year. Oh my goodness, this year's almost over. This year and next year. I have a lot of construction that I want to do, so probably traveling is not really going to be in the cards. Plus, my husband just started his new job at the hospital, so there's probably little chance that he will get a vacation. He may not even get a vacation next year, but we'll try. I guess it just depends on the state of the world at that time as to whether or not nurses are allowed any time off, just like respiratory therapists. Getting a day off right now takes an act of God or something. I don't even think bribery could get a day off right now, like even money. Like I could give them money and they'd still say no. I could take it for free. You don't even have to pay me to have the days off, and I still wouldn't get it. So, like, time to myself, impossible. But, you know, next year is a whole nother time. Maybe it'll work then. So, I used the date dots that came with the kit on the monthly spread, which I already showed you in another plan with me. So, I pulled out the date dots from my own little stash. I have a whole bunch of these. I have both date dots and days of the week, and then these ones have the scripts, so I'm going to use some of the scripts in here as well. And then I'm just going to start laying down my boxes. Now, I did something a little different this time, which was I just kind of staggered the boxes all over the place because I wanted to just kind of put them wherever, and then I'm just going to fill in around it. And this is 100% my favorite way to plan. Like, I told you in the last plan with me that I was trying out the whole TPC Nation version of it where you do the individual boxes with the horizontal and the vertical, and yeah, definitely didn't like it. This is my jam. This is my favorite way of doing it. And look at that. I can make boxes fit just perfectly anywhere. So I'm going to keep going with this style of planning. So if you like this, this is what you're going to see on my channel. You probably won't see me do a whole lot more experimenting. I am planning on doing some of the daily journaling with you guys just so that you can see how I set them up, because I do it a little bit differently every time. And one of the things that I started doing, and I've been doing it regularly, is the pictures. I love having at least one photo of the day in there, and it's super easy to do. So if you're like just take a picture every day of something that um, kind of like defines your day, whether it was a picture of one of your kids or a picture of your dog or a picture of your garden or a picture of you just walking down. Like one of the pictures in my in there is a fence, and it's because it's the fence that I want that fence in my yard, and so I took a picture of it, and then I printed it out and I put it in my daily journal so that when I have my person, whom someday I'm going to find this person who's going to come and do construction for me, when I find him or her, then I can be like, look, this is the fence that I want. But that is what you do. So for daily journaling, if you want to do it like a true memory keeping style, then that is, I'm going to say that is like the perfect way to do it. Is just you always have your phone. I know you do. I know you do, just like I do. I never put the dang thing down. It's always in a pocket or in my purse or somewhere. And just pull it out and take a picture of something that makes you happy that day or that defines your day. And then at the end of the week, now I don't daily plan in my daily journal other than putting like little post-it notes of things that I want to remember to put in my daily journal. That makes sense. And then at the end of the week, I will sit down on a day that I have off and I will print out my pictures all on one sheet. I have just 8 by 10, and I made up on PicMonkey. I made up like a little grid with 2 by 3 size photos. The grids are already there. You don't even have to do anything. Literally, you just go to PicMonkey. It's free. You go down to the part where you can pick your collage. You pick the collage with the 2 by 3 sized photos in it, and then you just drag and drop, drag and drop. So you upload all your photos that you want in there, you drag it into the little grid that you want it in, and then you print it out and you're good to go. Then I take my scissors and I cut them out, and then I drop them into each one of the pages. And then that way I have a photo of the day. A lot of them, to be honest, a lot of them are my grandchild. A lot of them are. But some of them aren't, obviously. Like I said, I had the fence, and then I took a picture of a woodpecker because he woke me up. Yep, little woody woodpecker out there woke me up, and so I went out to see what the heck was banging on the tree, and it was a woodpecker, and I got excited because I'd never really seen one in the wild, only on cartoons, and I took a picture of it. And so that's in my book. I got all kinds of stuff in there, and so I thought one of these times with the plan with me, I will do like at the end of the week wrap up. I will do a couple of the days with you, and I will also show you what I've done throughout the week so you can see like different layouts, different ways to put them together, ways to incorporate the hourly into, the hourly section on the daily pages into your daily spread so that it kind of cohesive, I guess, and just the way that I do it. And then you can maybe, if you like it, you can incorporate it or take some pieces and parts of what you like or what you don't like, and then you'll know what to do or what not to do, and then go from there. So I'm not toting the daily hybrid planner at all, but I love it. So it's not gonna hurt my feelings any if you go out and pick one up from the TPC shop, because you will love it as well. So here it is, and now I'm going to put together the daily pages. So this is what the daily part of the hybrid planner looks like. If you haven't seen it up close, I'm going to do this with you real quick so that you can see how this all goes together. And see, I had enough left over in this kit to do the daily, like a double daily spread. So I haven't filled this one out yet because it is Tuesday, and like I said, this is something that I will do at the end of the week. I will fill all these in, but I do have my little post-it notes, and in the post-it notes I write down things that I want to make sure that I put in my planner. So for this day here, anything that happened on this day, I will have post-it notes in there. And then at the end of the week, I have my pictures all printed out, or I will print all my pictures out for the week, and I will put them in here in like different little places. Usually in the journaling spot, there'll be a little 2 by 3 section that I leave empty. If it happens to be a day where I didn't have a picture or I have a lot to journal about, like I have a lot to say, then I will omit having a picture in there, but otherwise, pretty much every day has one. So I've got all these glitter headers to put down, and I usually always block off the top and the bottom of the time thing because I'm a night, I've said it like 100 times, you guys know I'm a night shifter, so these times don't really apply to me. I am working on making my own daily like number strip to go over that, to turn it into PM with actual times that go with me, because in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning I'm driving. I'm on my way home from work, and then I don't actually get up and start functioning until between 1 and 2, and then I'm out the door by 5, back to work, and then I'm back to work again. So on my work days, and I don't really flip my clock at all. Like right now it's 1:44 in the morning as I'm doing this voiceover. So I don't really flip my clock around either. So I'm going to have to change those times, but it's not a big deal because I can do it. And I know other shops have that available. So if you have the same issue that I do, it's not hard to fix. You can find shops all over the place that have those timed strips to replace that one right there. So now I'm just going to put down some deco, which I still have a lot left over. I have a lot of stuff left over from this kit so that I can kind of fill in the blanks with like little deco pieces or extra boxes or whatever when it comes to me actually filling it out. So I'm just about done putting down all this stuff. I like to kind of break up the sections in the middle so that I have, like little places to set my deco on top of or to write like a header or something, especially if there's something like different little things that I want to write about. And then these little pictures right here are like the ones when you're in the elevator when it's going down. So I wanted to like make like a strip of them, like as if you were going down the elevator. Just silly, but it's cute. And then I'm putting in some of the glitter on the times when I know I have things going on that I need to write over that or put a script over it. Usually it's a script that goes over the glitter headers. And then I have all this extra stuff left over, and then that is it. So this is the full weekly spread and the double spread for the daily. And here's some pictures of it. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Subscribe if you like this. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you again on the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.